Hi, Sylvie. Nice to see you again.
Hi, how are you?
How are you?
I'm good.
Last time we met, we asked a few questions. I got into some conversation to kind of figure out the root causes to why you were here. So today, what I want to do is just recap on that, kind of figure out where we're at now, the differences between then and now, and where we would like to ultimately end up.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
hmm
So tell me, what's been different since the last time we met? Anything
Um,
good, bad?
Honestly, I'll say the biggest difference is that my mom found out about the whole thing.
Okay. How'd she find out?
Well, one of my best friends, I just found out a couple of days ago, or before he told my mom, I guess, that he's been in love with me since third grade.
Okay.
And like I mean,
So your friend told your parents.
yes.
Were you using with this friend?
Well, yeah, I mean he's my best friend, so he's always around. We always do a lot of things together. He's the only one I feel like I can confide into for everything. So it's just like kind of it's kind of hard, to know that your best friend betrayed you.
Right. And how did your parents react to that? And I also wanted to confirm last time you were here for marijuana usage. Is that still the issue, or have you
Well,
with
yeah,
anything else?
yeah. Um, the thing is with my mom is just like my mom find out about the whole marijuana thing,
Right.
and I already not did not even like my boyfriend, so it's just like now I can't even see him or anything like that. So.
So your parents are obviously expressing some concern in taking action.
Oh, they took action, all right.
And why do you
They
think they are so concerned?
honestly, I don't see what the big deal is because I still get good grades.
Right.
I still am able to participate in in sport. I am the captain of the soccer team, so I don't see what the issue is. To be honest with you, besides me fighting with my little sister from time to time, or my mom and I disagreeing. So I don't see what the big problem is.
So what I'm hearing is you're basically getting everything done as far as school. You're still a good student. You're in soccer. You're able to live your everyday life. What's the big deal if you're smoking
Pretty
some
much,
every now and then?
it's not hurting anybody, and marijuana does not kill. So I don't see what the issue is.
Okay, so you kind of want your parents to more rationalize with what you're
Exactly.
doing.
Thank you. Somebody understands.
And you had said, but as parents, it is likely for us to be concerned about our children. And clearly, you're on the right track. You said you wanted to go to school. You do well in school. You like seeing your friends.
Yeah,
And
I love hanging out with my friends. I mean,
are you still able to hang out with your friends? What are some of the punishments that your parents
well,
took?
my mom took my car,
Okay.
which my dad was okay with. Um, they do drop me off at school in the morning and pick me up. So I just think they're just putting more problems for themselves. Really, it's not like that I had to walk or anything.
So it's not an inconvenience for you not to have a car.
That is not a problem because if my friends want to go out, they ask my mom. They to call my mom.
Are you still able to go out with your friends?
Not as often. It's more like once a week.
So it seems
Mm.
like your parents finding out about this marijuana usage is almost kind of a hindrance on
Well,
your
yeah, it's a
social life.
hindrance because I can't go out when I want to.
Right.
I feel like I'm old enough to be able to go out.
So do you feel like smoking? I know that you feel that smoking shouldn't warrant these consequences, but do you feel it is worth all everything that you're now having to deal with, all the consequences that you're suffering?
Honestly, I just feel like my smoking should not be that big of a deal. All these things my parents were doing, I feel like it's just for show so that people will know that they're punishing me. I don't even think they care that much because, like I said, my classes are, I'm still getting my A's. Well, now I just find out, I just talked to my coach yesterday. He said he's gonna have to bench me because the whole thing now, people found out at school that I smoke. So it's just like
So really,
one thing is just adding on to another.
so smoking is kind of now the snowball effect of all these negative things.
Yeah, and I'm not seeing the big deal about it. That's what's
Right.
bothering me.
To you, you're kind of like, I'm not
That's
affecting
the
anybody, nothing's
issue.
happening to me.
Exactly.
But clearly, your parents are seeing this as some type of concern, as well as your soccer coach.
Well, my parents, yeah, but my circle is more so because people found out about it.
And also because it is illegal.
Well, I mean, they need to legalize it then because I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Right. Well, being that we personally cannot change legislation, right now it is illegal. So it is something that the school is going to have to take action for. And I know school is very important to you. You've expressed that to me
Yeah, that's why I
before.
keep my straight A's for a reason.
Right. You are a good student and you do work. And last time we had met, you had said that you were having problems at home with your mother and your siblings. Has that subsided, or what about that?
Well, because I am on punishment, there's a lot of things I can't really fight to my sister about. Um, so really that is not that big of a deal. And with my mom, I don't know, like I just try not to fight with her no more. Cause I just feel like, she's being unfair. So I just lock myself up in my room most of
And
the time when I'm
do you
home.
think that's beneficial to you, locking yourself in your room? Because I
That's what
know
works right now.
a lot of the problems that you were having, you were coping with by smoking marijuana. But to me, what I'm hearing is it's actually adding more stress by taking away your car, taking away soccer, taking away time with your boyfriend, which are things you enjoy doing. So do you see this as more as beneficial to you, or are you
Okay.
kind of starting to see how smoking could impact you in negative ways?
Well, here's the thing. Okay, there's one more thing. I didn't tell my mom really, to be honest with you. Um, my boyfriend brings me weed
So
at
your
school.
boyfriend is your distributor, basically,
Yeah, he's yeah, I get it from him.
at school.
Yeah, after my parents drop me off.
So you're smoking at school.
It's only one. Like I do one in the morning and then one in the like before I go to school. And what
And
I do is, because you taught me these things, right? I go with a change of clothes, so that way I don't smell like it, and I wear more perfume so that it can kill the smell.
so, being that school is so important to you, how are you able to keep up with these grades and get your work done while under the influence of marijuana? Do you see your grades changing at all?
Now that you say that, I had my first D on my test because I was so mad. I just didn't want to study. I didn't feel like studying. At my mom the other day, I didn't feel like studying. So the next day, after I smoked, I kind of didn't realize that I had a test.
And you forgot to study,
Yeah, pretty much.
which
But
could,
it was a one-time thing though. Like it's not like it's ever gonna happen again.
but things like that are accidents, so we can never assure that they'll never happen again. And someone who does take school so seriously, and you did tell me you wanted to pursue becoming a lawyer, school is a big part of how we get there. You need the degree in order to become a lawyer. So there's a lot of work involved, but you seem to have extremely good work ethic. The only thing that may be hindering that is marijuana usage, because, like you said, it did cause you to forget to study.
Yeah.
Now, are you willing to take that chance again if you were to fail another test due for forgetfulness?
No, actually. Well, like well, it never really clicked like that in my mind
Right.
because I just thought it wasn't really hurting me. But you may be right about the grades thing.
Okay. And but that's very commendable that you're able to recognize and reason with yourself, because one of your goals on here, like I said, was college. So, do you feel smoking marijuana will hinder or benefit your achievement in your goals of becoming a lawyer?
Well, I don't think it's gonna help.
Right? Because we have seen how it may hurt in
Yeah.
some situations, as far as even the stress of having to deal with your parents in such a heavy workload. Now it's only creating what seems to be even more stressful situations.
Yeah, like, well, I didn't think about it like that.
So, would you agree that you want to take the next step in getting help and maybe learning how to deal with the stress differently so you wouldn't resort to smoking marijuana?
Yeah, but I mean, I actually like smoking, especially, that's the only time that gives me the time to spend with my boyfriend. I mean, I love school and I don't want to mess that up. I kind of like smoking too
So what
because
I'm hearing
that's the only time.
is you like smoking because it gives you quality time with your boyfriend, but you told me that you don't get to see your boyfriend due to smoking. So it's kind of like a cycle, a vicious cycle. You smoke with your boyfriend, now you're not allowed to see him. So there's one factor in there that needs to be changed. That would maybe benefit you.
Yeah, gosh, this is hard. I mean, I didn't think it was gonna be
Right.
that hard. I just want to go to school and have a boyfriend just like everybody else.
Right. And many people, have you ever heard the term want your cake and eat it too?
Yeah.
You want to be able to do what you want and get the results that you want. But sometimes we need to alter the things we do in order to best achieve our goals. And from what I'm hearing, you have extremely hard work ethic and you do want to become a lawyer. Those are amazing goals. And I think you should take every step necessary to fulfill that because you will live a very happy, fulfilled life. And you're very capable.
But how do I actually stop and actually, and not and still be with my boyfriend?
Okay, well then what I would advise you would be an outpatient treatment plan because an inpatient you are still in school. So outpatient would allow you to go to these meetings when you have the time because I understand you are busy with school and work and you do have to accommodate your younger brother and sister with your parents' workload. So I would definitely say outpatient. There is a Marijuana Anonymous which you and your boyfriend could go to together. Their meetings, their group meetings where you discuss the maybe the issues or stress you're dealing with, why you resorted to the marijuana usage. And it's a 12-step program, and they accommodate you. They have phone calls also that you could call if you are having problems or you are having a craving, you do want to pick up marijuana to deal with your stress at the time, and they will talk you through it. And I think that would be a really, really good program for you and for your boyfriend because it is a group so you guys can talk together and with other people who are maybe experiencing the same issues in relationships.
Okay, because I mean, I don't know. I guess because of my friends, I never thought people actually go through this thing. I just thought it was
Right. Many people go through things like this. You're definitely not the only one, and it's very normal.
okay. I can definitely try that.
Okay, so then I will have my secretary print out more things and more locations as to where you can go about this Marijuana Anonymous.
Okay.
Okay? And definitely a step in the right direction. Okay?
Okay. Thank you so
It's
much.
good to see you.
Thank you. Have a great day.